Congratulations to me! I actually remembered how to do a redstone thing! And welcome back to Going Hard here on Music Free Gaming. It is great to have you here, even though I was like really close. And I have things to do, and one of those things is a bamboo farm. I want it for sticks, for trades, I want it for blocks, and I want it for fuel. So bamboo is definitely a thing. However, I am missing a number of things that are going to make this farm possible, and the biggest one is quartz. So I'm going to have to take a run to the nether and go get some quartz. Okay, I'm in the nether. Now, what I'd actually really love to do is build a piglin bartering farm and just get quartz that way. But that's, oh, hang on. Okay, I'm not going down that way, like ever. No, that's not a thing that's going to happen. All right. I think I know where I can go. If I head over towards where that Soul Sand Valley was at the end of this tunnel, that might, at least I'll be over the lava lake that this is. But there's the Soul Sand Valley. I'm not going to go step out into it. I'm going to instead head down this way. And again, my hope, like right there, you know, maybe what I'll do is we'll just block that, keep any skeletons from walking down on me. But we'll just pick up some quartz. Oh, right, I've got Silk Touch. Sadly, I don't have Fortune. That would be even better, but hey, at least I'm getting something. Well, this is an unexpected surprise this high up, but I will absolutely take this ancient debris that's just sitting up here saying, take me, take me. Of course, I do have to, you know, get rid of the nether rack, but there we go. I mean, it's only 2, but hey, 2 is better than the none I had before. Okay, so I'm back. You know, I can put the gold right in there. So I've got 16 gold, so that'll be nice. I've got 29 nether quartz, which is also nice, and even nicer, a couple of ancient debris. So that's going to make life a little bit easier. So now I can hopefully get a good start on the bamboo farm. Okay, so this is going to be the storage for the bamboo that I'm just going to keep around to craft into stuff. And it's one of the things I learned in the in Create mod was that it's really helpful if you build your output first. Because if you build your output, then you kind of know where everything is going to go. It makes it a little bit easier to set up the rest of your farm or factory, whatever you're building. Okay, friend, there are pillagers out there. Seek and destroy, because that's why I've hired you. You're going to go see this guy, and you're going to go give him a spanking he'll never forget. Or you're just going to go wander over there. Okay, fine, I guess. Go get him, my iron friend. I'm going to go to sleep. You fight off the bad guys. I'm going to sleep, because that's how one survives in hardcore. I've set up basically the road that's going to lead to a future super smelter. That's going to happen at another time. But again, I want to know where the output of this farm is going to be so I can get everything in the right place. What I want to do is maybe not fall off the dealy bob, because that would be bad. Remember what I said about not falling off the dealy bob? Yeah, I am a dealy bob faller today. There's all the dealy bobs that I'm falling off of, and I'm not entirely sure I really enjoy the experience. I can make words, people. I can make actual words come out of my mouth in an order that is somewhat similar to the actual proper usage of the English language. Not often, I will admit. It's not a common occurrence, but yes, in fact, some days I can, in fact, make with the actual English words. So the solution here is going to be fairly straightforward. I'll actually run the hoppers this way, so items get fed by the hopper lines over here, but the water will run this way and we'll wash stuff back over here to what will eventually be the item overflow disposal point. So that should keep everything relatively well stocked, okay? Now, it's probably not going to be perfect, but, you know, it's, what the hey? It's fun, and we'll go with it. I want to be sure I get all of the extra bamboo that washes out here, that's not part of that furnace, to end up basically making its way down here. So I'm just going to place some signs this way, right? And that'll go right over here. And we'll go and take that 6 off because sure. And what I'll do is I'll just run a little bit of water right across that. And I'm out of glass. But basically, I'll just get a second water stream that flows down this way. So everything will come, sorry, free cam up here. It'll go this way. And then this way, and then this way. And it's just going to be fun. If the thing really fills up, it's gonna look fun and silly, and I love it. Oh yeah, that's super silly, but I love it. If I actually get bamboo coming down that slot, it's just gonna be fun to watch. I can dig it. I can dig it. So the idea is the bamboo will grow in that slot. Right? In fact, I could go plant it now, I suppose. But with redstone running across the top, whatever I use to trigger the farm, right, it goes and everything pushes out. Now, I thought about doing something like, I could use observers, right, watching the bamboo grow the whole time, right? Doing that is going to be a little bit of a problem. So just because I'm at the point, I'm early enough in the game, I just don't have enough quartz to make all of the composter, or all of the observers and stuff. And the reality is, I don't need it, okay? So we're gonna deal with some things here, shortcuts and other fun. Okay, now this is absolutely fine. It's like gourmet building where you do it slow and steady, and what comes out of the kitchen is the best food you've ever had, right? Well, this is not going to be the best redstone we've ever had, but it should be okay. So what I'm going to do is, like so many of these farms, it's going to be driven by watching another set of things grow, right? So it's going to watch, in this case, 2 more bamboo. So that's not where that's supposed to go. It's going to watch 2 more bamboo plants grow, right? They'll go right down here. Okay, and when those hit the top, it should trigger all sorts of good stuff. These observers will see it, and basically it'll trigger the entire farm. And all of those pistons will go off, and it'll be wonderful, right? That's the idea. So when those grow, just like that. That's exactly how that's supposed to happen. And I've got 2 of them, because the 2 will grow fast, right? And when they'll each do their thing, you know, I won't have to worry about necessarily one of them getting stuck, because that'll be 2. And then everything should wash nicely over here into these chests. Now, remember, these chests are going to be for a furnace array to be named later, right? And then the rest, I should end up getting a little bit falling in here. Yep. Yeah, so some of it's going to fall down here. Most of it is going to end up here. And then when that starts to overflow, it'll then fill up this storage, which is pretty awesome. And I just need to get a lava cauldron down here just to dispose of anything that then fills up this storage. But I think basically at this point, I actually have a working bamboo farm. I can't see it because I'm falling down the hill. But I'm actually really excited about this now. This is I need to do some better decorating on it because let's be honest, this looks kind of cheesy. Hey, I'm pretty psyched. I got to thinking, why let all of this bamboo go to waste? So what I want to do, I'd like to splash this these dirt blocks with some water. So let's just break in here for a minute. And can I do it Yeah. So they become mud, right? Well, again, the cool thing about mud is it's not a full block. So you can just throw some hoppers under it, right? There's the bamboo. And now I can throw a chest under here and I can catch that bamboo as well. Now, eventually this will fill up, but that's okay. I'm not going to be getting that much bamboo out of it. And if I need to, I could certainly add more storage, but for now, I think that'll work. I was looking at this a little bit, and I kind of decided that really what I want to do is go ahead and add another section to this over here. So basically coming in right, over here somewhere. Get it so it'll flow into that, which means I think I need blocks right here. If I'm reading this whole thing correctly, and then extending out that way. So let's go ahead and get that built. All right, so that's going in there. Let's go ahead and get this bamboo growing. Okay, no, we're gonna deal with the falling on the ground part of this project. Yep, see? I've got this part down. The whole falling on the ground part, I nailed it. The second half of the bamboo farm is done. It needs some decoration. It needs just to look better overall. But I also decided to put in a furnace because, yeah, I'm here and why the heck not, right? Because furnaces are cool. So I'll put those in, and I'm going to run hoppers behind, obviously, feeding out of the chests. But, you know, as I'm looking at this, I'm actually really tempted to turn these around and not show the face of the furnace. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Yeah, see, this looks good with the furnaces facing in. I'll run a powered minecart to load the furnace, you know, that type of dealy bob. But if I come down with a row of hoppers back here like this, right? Then I could just have a spot here that if I wanted to, I could add charcoal, I could add lava, I could add whatever I wanted to, and fuel this guy up if I'm not getting enough bamboo and I still need to smelt the heck out of stuff. Yeah, I like where this is going. Yep, it's definitely filling up a little asymmetrically. This is one of those problems that I'm going to take the I don't care approach to, but I don't know if any of the rest of you are fans of the I don't care approach, but that's not where I want that to go. But yeah, I use that on many occasions, and I really like it. Also, I think I may want to do something about all the drippiness. Yeah, I don't know that I need my furnace to have water drops in it. It seems like the wrong feel for a furnace to be under a drippy ceiling. To be perfectly honest about it. Someday I know what I'm doing, and other days I don't. This is one of those days I could plan, but I won't. Oh, this is something I'm going to have to look up, isn't it? Man, that's never fun. When does that get fun? Looking stuff up and learning things. Man, I don't want to learn things. If I wanted to learn things, I'd look them up, because that's just how learning works. I have done it. I have actually successfully built a hopper elevator, or dropper elevator. So I could drop in this whole stack of 24 dirt. This thing's gonna click away, or not click because it's silent, which I like. And by the time it's done, there's all 24 of my dirt. Oh. Okay. Congratulations to me. I actually remembered how to do a redstone thing. So in theory, this is totally doable, right? I could take a little bit of charcoal, right? I could take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in there. That'll just drop one per furnace, right? And if I wanted to throw in, I don't know, something to smelt. Let me go get something to smelt. Cool, I now have stuff to smelt. We'll just throw in a stack of stone, right? And if I turn on that one, right, that should send a little bit of cobblestone or a little bit of charcoal. Now it's probably sitting in the hopper in the back, so you can't see it, but that's fine. And then if I turn this on, right, those all get stuff to smelt. We'll let that run back and forth for a little bit, right? So now all of that should be smelting, and it should all end up, there it is. There's the smooth stone. I have done it. I have successfully built a super smelter with storage and stuff. This is amazing. Ah, right. So that's one more thing I could scratch off the list, because the sugar farm is done, and now the bamboos farm is done, and heck, the smelter is done. Whew. That is great. Honestly, a lot better than I was expecting. And if you like this setup, let me know. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Get confused by crossing over things. That's fine too. And until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Music Free Gaming signing off.